finally finished Blasphemous, a game I started back in November 2025. Now, almost 6 months later, I finally completed it. Well, at least the base game, that is. Blasphemous is another one of those 8-bit, 16-bit Metroidvania games, and it follows the penitent wand through a story steeped in Spanish Catholic culture. That unique hook immediately grabbed me right from the prologue. But before I dive in, I have to say that playing Blasphemous in European Spanish made the experience so much better. And it's not just because I speak Spanish, but because the Spanish accent added so much depth and emotion to the story, perfectly complementing the game's Spanish influence.
Y otras en forma de castigo y corrupción. Aquella voluntad divina, por igual piadosa y cruel, que no pudimos desentrañar ni podremos jamás, fue llamada El Milagro.
This isn't the first time I felt that a game's language adds a whole new layer to the storytelling. Another example is Stellar Blade, a game I've come to love so much, one that has become an all-time favorite of mine in the last few years, even though it only came out a couple years ago. It's already become one of my top 5 games because it shows it outshines so many titles that came before it. I played it through several times, and when I switched the languages from English to Spanish, even French and Italian, I realized the English voice acting, although good, it didn't really fit Eve's character as well. The English voice had a British accent, which I don't dislike, but it just didn't match the Korean designed characters and atmosphere settings.
¿Te cruzas muy seguido con integrantes del escuadrón aéreo de la colonia?
La verdad, no. Ayer de casualidad estaba cerca de esa zona. Nunca había visto una operación aérea semejante.
¿Por qué me salvaste?
¿Y estás bien?
Estaba recordando algo de ayer. La ciudad, tan silenciosa y tan solitaria.
Bueno, eso es lo que pasa cuando una ciudad pierde toda su...
Adam, j'étais vraiment étonnée quand je t'ai rencontré.
Pourquoi?
Dans la colonie, on racontait qu'il n'y avait plus personne sur la Terre.
C'est ce que tout le monde a dû croire. Mais il faut dire que la matriarche ne peut pas tout savoir.
Donc, il y a d'autres survivants ici, comme...
Ceci est un détecteur de signal alpha. Il utilise la résonance subtile du noyau alpha pour trouver sa localisation. Ça ne marche pas à super longue distance, mais... tu le trouveras utile quand tu iras à l'emplacement dont Orcal t'a parlé.
Waouh, bien joué. Tu vas finir par me voler mon travail.
Je croyais que tu n'en avais déjà plus.
Petite peste.
Merci de m'aider toujours et encore, Lily.
So not because I speak Spanish, Spanish and even French felt more fitting. So for Stellar Blade, Korean and French were my top picks, just as Spanish was for Blasphemous.
Pourquoi tu hésites? Parce qu'on était camarades? Ou parce que je suis humaine comme toi? Sauf que tu ne crois pas que nous sommes humaines.
Apologies for digressing away from Blasphemous. My point is that while voice acting quality is vital and crucial, in some cases, like this one, the language itself can really accentuate and amplify the emotion and storytelling. And that's something I've noticed a lot in games lately, how the choice of language can deepen the impact even if the voice acting is already strong.
Cuya intensidad ciega, pues tras ella siempre hay un germen de virtud. Encontrad mi otro ojo. Habéis recuperado mis ojos.
Blasphemous music score isn't just good, it's truly exceptional. While not necessarily the most iconic in gaming, it was brilliantly composed to immerse you in every corner of the map, the towns and the landscape of Custodia, where the game unfolds. Whenever a soundtrack is so powerful that it makes me want to learn a piece or two for myself, for me, that's a sign of a great score.
Trying to learn this eerie Blasphemous tune, which I love.
The music was eerie, creepy, and even sinister at times, perfectly blending with the atmosphere of each area and every boss battle. I never felt like the music was out of place. I can confidently say that Blasphemous is among my top dark Metroidvania games. Its unsettling character designs, limbs jutting out from strange places, paired with creepy atmospheres, eerie animations, and disturbing movements makes Blasphemous a gorgeously grotesque, nasty, and yet incredibly compelling experience. I won't go too deep into the gameplay since Blasphemous follows the classic Metroidvania formula. You have your main weapon, you level up, skills, abilities with magic spells and charms and so on and so forward. Like many other recent Metroidvanias of the past decade, it limits to how many skills, abilities or charms you can equip at once, keeping you strategically balanced with each choice. Overall, I really enjoyed Blasphemous, even though it took me well over 30 hours to finish, reaching a 91% completion rate. According to How Long to Beat, it's listed as about 20 hours on average, but realistically speaking, 30 hours for me, spread over 5 to 6 months, is just an unfortunate reality of adulthood life.
Habéis liberado a su santidad de su afligido tormento.
I also started Resident Evil 4 Remake around the same time last November, but on that one I haven't had time to dive back in.
No fucking way.
In fact, last game I fully completed was After Image, all the way back in September 2025. But I still hope to put together a quick first impressions review video like this one soon.
La montaña de ceniza que engulló pecados y pecadores por igual, no ha tenido piedad con vos tampoco. A merced del milagro estabais y